I'll continue. Alright. I can continue with this thing here. Alright. The verse is 224. You mean 424. Or did you put it as... Yeah, you mean 424. Where is this? How far this thing? Well, okay. I guess that's okay. Oops. Alright. You mean 424, or did you put it as 224 so someone couldn't find it and check it out for themselves? The verse 224 is verse written for widowed wives in times of war. False. For widowed women aren't married women. False. For 424 would say except widowed women. It would say forbidden to are widowed women except. Yeah. Instead it says, and then it would say instead of right hand possessed. Yes. Yeah. Where in 424 and how it's reported handed down the Dawah 2050 and Muslim 3 C Muslim 834-33 is the word widowed women. You know, where is it located? It doesn't say you should rape the women at all. That's just plain stupid. False. But where is consent mentioned in the report of Quran 424 being handed down in Sunan Abu Dawud 2050 that says some of the companions of the Prophet were reluctant to have intercourse, right, with the captured women in the presence of their husbands who were disbelievers, non-Muslims. Where is the word consent? What it says was, and by the way, this goes for all color, is that when women, that's when a wife loses her husband in war. How do you get she lost her husband in war when it says, quote, in the presence of their disbelieving husbands? Where does it say in the presence of their disbelieving husbands who are dead? Where? It doesn't say that, yeah. The wife lost her rights for a normal life because at that time, if a wife lost her husband, she was... Where does it say lost her husband in war? Where does it say that in Dawud? Where does it say that even Muslim? How do you get that when it says, quote, in the presence of their disbelieving husbands? Where does it say in the presence of their dead disbelieving husbands? Or where does it say in the presence of their disbelieving husbands who were lost? Where? Considered a slave by the non-believers. Easy to do when it says in Quran 424, quote, forbidden to are married women, can't have sex with married women, except, that's the key word to let you have sex with someone's wife, or your right hand possessed slave. What comes to your mind when you read or hear that, you know, be truthful. No tikia, line for Allah, okay? I mean, it is very easy to think it's slaves. Face it. To protect that wife and offer her a chance of a good life. False. How do you get that with, quote, how do you get that for, quote, widowed women aren't married? Oh, you know, false. You know what? It's false because widowed women aren't married women. False. Quran 424 would say except widowed women. It doesn't say widowed. Probably someday in the future it will, like, for instance, blood clot. Now they're trying to say it means clinging leech, you know, and spread out like a carpet means ostrich egg, you know. So they might change it to mean widowed women in the future, because if they change the Quran to make it sound like clinging leech instead of clot of congealed blood, that just might happen too. So anyway, instead it says, yeah, false. How do you get that with for widowed women who aren't married? Yeah, false. 424 would say except widowed women. But where's the word widowed, you know? Instead it says right hand possessed slave. Where in Quran 424 and how it's reported handed down in Dawud 2050 and Muslim 834-33 is the words widowed women. How do you get that? She's a widow that needs protection. How? You know, how? There was a very short period where God allowed Muslim men to marry the wives who had become a widow. Where does it say? In Quran 4:24. You know, where does it say that? Yeah. In 4:24, it was only for a very short time. You know, are you saying it now needs to be removed? Okay. Oh shoot, I think I might have gone too far here. Oh shoot, I bet I did. Yeah. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, I went too far here. All right. I'll read it again here. Yeah. There was a very short period where God allowed Muslim men to marry the wives who had become a widow. Where does it say? Where does it say Quran? Where does it say in Quran 4:24? Yeah. Where does it say Quran 4:24 was only for a short period of time? Are you saying it now needs to be removed from the quote clear signs thanks to the evil report of that time in say Sunan Abu Dawud 2:2050? And it was considered a slave, and was considered a slave under different rules. Tell me about it. Some men couldn't fulfill the requirements to marry because of the situation that were in, whereby they were unable to help these women. Where does it say they were impotent and could have sex with them? 2:24, not 2:24, not 2:24. It's Quran 4:24, folks. not 2:24. If you want to look it up, and I tell you what, if you want to look it up, and see 4:24, how it's reported handed down in Dawud 2:2150. It's 4:24. 4:24, folks. 2:24 is taqiyya, line for Allah on this Muslim part. So when you go to 2:24, you'll think, oh, it has nothing to do with anything like this, you know? Boy, that's tricky. 2:20, it offers them a way to marry in an easier way. Quote, intercourse in the presence of the husbands who are disbelievers, non-Muslims, is to marry to you? If it's a muta marriage, right? Still, whatever it is, it's rape no matter how you cut it, because again, where are the husbands? Where are the husbands dead? And where is the word consent used? In case they aren't dead, you know? Where? At the short period, a revelation came which brought back the old set of rules to avoid the fact that people would exploit that rule. So, Quran 4:24 was put back in. Where do you get that notion that Quran 4:24 was ever removed? Where? But in that time, it was a good way in that sense that the woman who had nothing to do with the war and were alone were offered a chance for a somewhat normal life with a husband who would take care of for her. So she could have two husbands? Again, what comes to your mind when you read or hear, quote, forbidden to you are married women? You can't have sex with married women. Except, that's a key word that's a key word, to let you have sex with someone's wife, quote, with your right hand possess, slave. What comes to your mind when you read or hear that? Be truthful, no taqiyya, line for Allah, okay? Now, I also saw you saying something about hell and heaven and white and black, right? See here, I think I might need to stop this again. Is it time to stop it again? No, I'll continue a little further here. No, yeah. Right? In my eyes, this interpretation is so dumb that I'm pretty sure, in my eyes, this interpretation is so dumb that I'm pretty sure you know what is being meant, but you just want to score another point. Don't tell me. Turning black means turning white for hell, and turning white means turning black for paradise. True? You go to hell and you will burn till your skin turns black from burning. If you read the Quran, sounds like you turn colors before such destinations. Want me to post them? After hell, it's really logical that your skin returns to its former state, which is the opposite of scorning turned black. I guess I have to post those scriptures after all, don't I? It doesn't say that you will turn to be a different color than you are. Oh? Oh, how do you get this? This is Pixel 3, Quran 3, verse 106. Quote, on the day when some faces will be whitened and some faces will be blackened, and as for those whose faces have been blackened, it will be said unto them, disbelieving after your profession of belief, then taste the punishment for that ye disbelieved. Now, was the change in color before or after going to hell? Now this is shock here. On the day when some faces shall turn white and some faces shall turn black, then as to those whose faces turn black, did you disbelieve after your believing? Taste therefore the chastisement because you disbelieve. Now again, was the skin color change before or after the going to hell for them to turn black? You know? Yeah, was it before or after? Now this is Yusuf Ali, Saudi Revised 1985 version. On the day when some faces will be lit up with white and some faces will be in the gloom of dark black. Hey, it doesn't sound so racist there when they have it that way. Notice that Ali added words to make it not sound so racist, you know? To those whose faces will be black will be said, did ye reject faith after accepting it? Taste then the penalty for rejecting faith. Was the change in color before or after going to hell? Be truthful, O slave of the best deceivers. Be truthful. No takia. Lying for Allah. Okay? I think I'll stop it here. Bye. Yeah.